Hey everyone, I've got another review for you this time or today. It's this time we're going to be reviewing the Vibram V-Trex. Yeah. And okay, starting off. Now these were the very first minimalist shoes that I bought after my injury. When I was researching online about minimalist shoes, um, just kind of found out about Vibram. Never heard about them before. And when I saw these shoes, I just figured, man, I can finally wear shoes again. I can finally go run again because when you have bunions, I can tell you it sucks, man. And those things don't get better by themselves, especially if you're running those in those or you're walking around in those tight, uh, those tight non-anatomically shaped shoes. So yeah, I went to Whole Earth Provisions here in Houston, and they carried a number of Vibram products. And I was looking for something that was going to be durable and that was also going to have a little bit more cushion because, being a newbie to the whole barefoot running thing, I wanted something that was going to protect my foot so that I'm not stepping on rocks and I'm just going to be totally disintegrated, just by that one little rock, because screwed up my feet. Last thing I wanted to do was make my situation worse. So I found these. I liked how much cushion that they had. They feel very like springy, that it'll absorb some shock. Be less strain on my knees and whatnot. Um, I liked how thick the padding was right here. Or I'm sorry, the outsole. I liked how aggressive the tread was. I just like, as you can see, it's just held up really well. And yeah, it just was very aggressive. And from my experience with these, when I was running in them, they just handle very well, whether you're on the sidewalk or in the mud or grass or whatnot. They run pretty well because I don't really run in a track. I pretty much run like in the sidewalks, wherever. I kind of like make up my own little trail out in my town. So, what else? Um, yeah, the material is pretty durable on this thing. I'm not exactly sure what this material is made out of. It looks like it has a little bit of mesh. Maybe that's not mesh. I don't really know what to call this material, but it's pretty thick, and it's a little stretchy, and forms the shape of the body, so it's not like, or the shape of the foot, so it's not like sliding around. It's just a very like tight fit, but also just it's not squeezing your toes or anything. It's got the heel cup that's just keeps the foot in place, the shoe in place, and it's not also not rubbing against them. As long as you're not wearing, as long as you're wearing socks, which I recommend you do with these because these kind of feel a little insulated. So they're gonna be pretty warm and muggy if you don't wear those socks. I never really understood why people go barefoot in these shoes. It's not like this it's just not a good idea in my opinion. Um, Also on the outsole, it's got the soft gel uh, thing right there. It's supposed to protect you from your that it's supposed to protect a very sensitive spot in the foot, so you're not stepping on a rock and just destroying your body. So there's that. Um, yeah, I also want to talk about when I first transitioned into these because like I said, these are my first minimalist shoes. And I just wanted to say that the first time, when you run, there's a transitional period. Your calves need to get used to it. Your ankles need to get used to it. You're gonna feel more of a strain in your ankles, especially the ankles and the ankle tendons. Those are like the bigger parts where I would get a lot of like soreness and tightness, as well as the soleus, like in the calves right here. Yeah, so I just kind of took it easy, when you first put them on. or wear them and go running in them, like it's gonna be pretty challenging. It's gonna feel like a very heavy exercise for your calves and your ankles. But and they don't have the ankle support like a Jordans or some other shoes do. But that's the beauty about that. The minimalist shoes, it allows your body to get stronger, so that those issues are just become a non-issue altogether. My ankles are now used to running 15 miles, 10 miles, so it's not a problem. If I stop a run, it's typically because I got chafing. Like yesterday, I ran like 12 miles. I couldn't run my full 15 because I was just wearing some bad underwear, bad shorts. That was just like chafing around the crotch area, and just it sucked, man. I tried to fight through it, but it just kind of just started bothering me, so I just stopped. But definitely next time I run, I'm gonna be running 15 miles. But anywho, what else can I say about these shoes? They're lace ups. They got the nice little thingy right here that helps you to put it on whenever you're trying to stick your toes into all these little slots right here. Um, yeah, man, I've worn them for 5, 7 months already, and it doesn't seem to be worn out. Got a little bit of fraying right here, but other than that, it's still trucking, it's still kicking hard. So yeah, that's my review of the Vibram V-Trek. I don't think I mentioned these are the V-Treks. These are trail running shoes. These are designed for like hiking or trail running, whatnot. So if that's what you're looking for, you want something that's gonna protect your feet, but it's give you that vibrant feel without being, too exposed, exposing your feet to too much. I recommend these right here. So, all right, guys, that's gonna be my review, and I'm just gonna wrap it up. So, appreciate you guys once again. Check me out at Noakian FF. And I'll try to bring more content for you guys. So, all right, guys, catch you later.